yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? You gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Intoxicated pedestrians.
What is up, Northern Nevada? It is 93.7 on your FM dial, Being Blunt with J.biggs, and we are live right here 6 mornings a week, 9 to 10 a.m. on KPGF here in Reno, Sparks, and Carson City. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are completely live here at the Reno Town Mall across the street from the Atlantis Casino, 4001 South Virginia. So if you feel there's something you can bring to this conversation, maybe you have a business to talk about. Maybe you've got a bitch, gripe, or complaint to talk about here in town. Maybe you've also got an event coming up. Regardless, I can tell you that this is going to be the spot that we will give you to talk about it right here in the studio live on the air, on the FM dial, on your AM drive. Not AM radio, AM drive as you drive into work. Hey, if you got a cool boss that's going to allow you to watch the live video stream, it's up right now. Facebook.com/America Matters Media. That's where you can watch the entire hour. It is live, does not stop. Once again, Facebook.com/America Matters Media. All right, if you got your FM dial on 93.7 to get into work, your boss isn't cool enough to let you watch that video stream, well, americamatters.us. You can stream us in the background, just the audio form, if you'd like to hear us this morning. So regardless, in the studio, we have always got a good time and a bunch of friends hanging out here with us. And we have got Grayson Negra Anejo Lee in the studio with us this morning.
Yes,
how are
sir.
you, my brother?
Yes, sir. We are doing great today. I'm excited for today's episode. This is going to be fire, man. I've been looking forward to this for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, of course, man. I'm glad to finally get this guy in here. And as well, he has brought some friends. So I think this morning we are going to go ahead and introduce our guest of honor. Why don't we go ahead and say what's up to Double Z in the house this morning? What's up, my brother?
What up? Intoxication through the nation.
I love it, dude. Hey, I'm down with intoxication as long as it's via marijuana.
Yeah, cheers.
Hey,
I'll be the one that drinks the alcohol when you do the blunts.
there you go. There you
We'll
go.
balance it out.
All right.
Yeah, that's all. It's all good in the hood, man. It's all good. I'm sure Oswald does that too.
100%.
But maybe not.
We don't know.
But we won't make any assumptions. It is 2025. You never know, right? What people are doing these days. Anyways, also in the studio with us this morning, man, I cannot believe Oswald has brought some friends. So I'm extremely excited because, yeah, we have got Jimmy Joe.
Yeah.
Jimmy Joe.
Jimmy Joe.
There we go.
Intoxicated Pedestrians and Machine Gun Vendetta.
Yeah, hold on, Machine Gun Vendetta?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have heard you guys before, I think.
Yeah, I'm the guitarist.
Oh.
Backup vocalist, yeah.
Dude, Reno's so small. It's
Yeah.
like literally 2 degrees of separation. I try to tell people with the 2 degrees of separation we have, we're trying to bring it down to 1 degree with good people right here at the show. So thank you guys for coming on.
No,
hey,
thanks for having us.
Also, as well, we have the Saltwater Tavern in the house. The owner, Troy Morgan, with us. What's up, Troy? How are you, sir?
Hey, good day. Good to see you. Good to be here. Appreciate it. We are having a great event this weekend over at Saltwater Tavern in Carson City. And a big shout out to my wife, Jeannie, the co-owner, that's helping me put this on.
That's
Jeannie,
that's your better half, man.
In fact, she's doing it. I'm just supporting her.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go. Oh, my God.
Let's just clear that air right now.
Shout out
Much
to
respect.
Troy and Jeannie and the whole staff, man, for having us come up, putting this all together for us, man. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. So, Double Z, why don't you tell us about what you do, man? Because, folks, I will say, when I said I was going to have you on the show, I've had quite a few guests be like, oh, man, he's super cool. You're going to have a great time. It's going to be a good show. So I've been excited, man, you know. Tell us a little bit about what you do around town, man, how people will know you.
Jeepers creepers, man. Like, probably everybody sees me at
Everything legal. Tell us,
people probably see me out like at every big show that's around here. I've worked for like all the promoters. I work Nikki at Alpine. I work J-Max. I work sometimes with Late Night Billy.
Oh, yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
I like him. I just don't like his politics.
I don't do politics, man. So like, yeah, you probably see me. I'm the guy that's in between in between the bands and stuff. You'll see me on stage and stuff. So like, Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, are you like kind of an audio expert, technician?
I'm the stagehand.
You are?
Man.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Like, so like, yeah.
But you do your own stuff, though, right?
I do. I'm not really quite sure, but I do. Yeah. I don't really go out,
I
but
should have
like,
got Mac to come in this morning.
I
From Honeycomb Hideout.
don't really like go out so much like on my downtime, but all the big shows you're probably gonna see me around and stuff somewhere.
Yeah, I've even seen you at the Virginia Street Brew House.
Yeah, I work all the venues: Cargo, Cypress, the Brew House, Alpine.
Do you work with Brandon at all over at the
Shout out to Dennis
Underground?
at the cellar. What's that?
Do you work with Brandon at the Underground?
Club Underground.
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we won't speak on that.
Ooh.
Well, we've had some interest. Let's just say that we have had some interest. We had him as a guest earlier this week.
All right.
And so when
He said we can go. He said that our band can play there, but he don't want me to work for him just because of politics, I guess.
oh dear God.
Yeah, let's not get
Okay.
into that.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
You're
all
good.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, here's the beautiful part of the show. Even though we all have our own views, the way I look at it is like all talk radio is either political or about sports. And in my opinion, there needs to be somewhat of a respite island for that. And this is what it is right here. So we don't need to go into politics. We just have a great conversation like folks should. And this is because this is the problem, man. America's not having conversations. There's too many people that are like divided because they just don't want to have conversations.
Or they're scared.
You
to.
don't believe what I believe. I'm going to cancel you. Like,
Yeah.
dude, why don't you just have a conversation with that person? You do understand, right?
We actually have a podcast as well. It's Intoxicated Television,
Oh,
and we don't do politics. We don't do religion. Like,
Right.
there's certain topics that we just don't speak on.
well, it's not going to help. To be quite honest with you, it's like, again, we all have our own opinions, all right? So, just that's how the world turns. It's much like us as humans and individuals, right? We're all individuals. We're all kind of different. Weird, I guess you could say. I'll tell you right now, I tell this to everybody, and this is something that Grayson can attest to. I look everybody dead in their eye and I tell them, just because I support you doing what you do, all right, and something that brings you happiness in your life, doesn't mean that I don't think you're a weird mother effer.
Yeah.
Deep down in my heart. Okay. I might be over here like, man, this dude's weird as hell. But guess what? So am I. We're all weird. We all got something great about us as individuals that makes us different. And that's why every show is good and different, because we can have conversations that are completely real. As I told the gentleman as I walked in here this morning, I said, I don't really like to have too many conversations with my guests if I don't know them, because I like to literally get to know them on the air.
Great.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're all humans. We all got something cool about us. I don't care. And my dad used to always say, before he passed away, he used to always say, we're just this little speck on this giant planet in this huge universe. Really, and we don't mean that. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know who told you that, but I believe we all have a purpose and a reason for being here. I absolutely believe that full-heartedly. All of us.
Like,
ants
running around like on the hill,
Right. No, this is true. It's true.
A quick shout out to Tim to make the link between me and Double Z happen.
Tim?
To Tim, because
Tim was our original bass player, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
So how the story is, how me and Double Z met was Tim and I worked together at Panasonic. He was working an overtime shift. He was on my line. We were talking about the show. He was talking about Double Z and the band and everything. And I was like, hey, let's just get him on the show.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It literally went from there, and then here we are.
Yeah, Tim hit me up and he was like, hey, man, I got a show for you to get on. I got this really cool dude that you need to meet, and they're doing a podcast and stuff. And I was like, all right,
Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Let's
I
go.
was like, okay.
Dude, well, that's how it
Yeah, so
happens.
Grayson hit me up, and then and here we are.
Well, so are you playing any events like the as Troy was talking about, the Saltwater Tavern this weekend? They got an event. Are you playing there?
Yeah, I'm actually hosting the event.
Oh, you're hosting it.
Yeah.
You're the host.
Playing in it.
And playing.
And we're playing.
Damn, there you go. There you go.
I'm gonna be a busy bee that day for sure.
Dude, I guess so. I totally guess so. Well, so what do you play?
I'm the front man of Intoxicated Pedestrians, man.
He
Okay.
plays his vocal cords.
Oh, so he's just singing. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's all I do.
Yeah,
sing and rap and scream my brains out, you know.
he's not the drummer.
Yeah.
You know, the drummer gets all the puss.
The rest of the band.
Yeah, I always heard that though about bands. I don't know if that's the truth. I would think it's the front man.
I'll be
Anyway.
thinking it's a guitarist.
Right. Are you still involved with the Crips? No, I saw your rag. I was messing with you.
We blood gang over here. I don't know. Man.
He did say he was rapping, so I was just making sure. Dude,
Yeah.
you know
You're
what?
good. You're
That
safe.
looked- man, that looked
Who are some of your musical influences? I gotta ask this.
Me personally?
Yeah, and then we'll get over to Jim.
Wow. Well, I mean, honestly, like I'm still stuck in the '90s or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Tupac, Sublime, Transplants. My biggest influence is probably like Rancid.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Transplants. Tupac was like motivate, like just the way that he. You can feel all of his words, like so. Like I kind of model myself after that. Like everything I talk about is real. Like you can tell it in my lyrics. Like I'm not exaggerating or making anything up. But like I'm just talking like real, like how I really live. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I love that, man. I mean,
Sublime. You know what I mean? Like.
I love some Sublime, bro. Some old school.
Yeah, so I'm still stuck in the '90s. I don't know anything about any of this new stuff coming out or anything. Probably it's like time warp or something. I don't even recognize what's going on right now. And so like
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like with me, I don't know, like I grew up when pretty much all the same music you're talking about right there, and for some weird reason, I don't know, like my taste of just a lot of weird stuff, dude, especially with hip hop, man. After seeing some of the Cat Williams and the videos that have come out of guys that you're like supposed to be gangsters, and I don't know if you can really call them that anymore because you see that they're actors. Like I don't know, dude. A lot of my stuff has changed. My thoughts of people in Hollywood, especially over the last year.
I gotta say, Hollywood should be very upset when an anime movie outshines most of their movies that have been coming out this year.
Because there's no real heroes anymore. There's no real humans you can look up
I'll
to
say
or
this
care
right
about.
now. I'll say this right now, just to keep it real quick.
Uh-huh.
Demon Slayer is ranked top 5 in gross at $600 million, beating Superman, beating How to Train a Dragon, and a few other ones. And that's an anime. And people think anime is for kids. Nah, it was good. It was a good movie. It ain't for kids. It was rated R. It was a good movie. And it beat Superman.
That's crazy. Well, also the Rock's movie had the worst box office open yet.
5.9 mil, right? something around those numbers like
it's not enough to pay for him.
Absolutely. It's not even enough to pay him for like a quarter of the year. What you mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get back onto the topic at
Right.
hand.
How's he gonna pay for Ava's surgeries? Anyways. Oh Lord. That's
wild.
yeah, that is wild. Anyways, okay. Well,
let's curve away from the Rocks family and let's lock back into what we're talking about here now.
from the Anawa'is back to Double Z this morning. Man, so Oswald, how long have you been playing in this area, dude? Like
actually Intoxicated Pedestrians is actually coming up. Like I think we're about to have like our 13th anniversary coming up, and
holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah, man, we've been out here, bro. Like I don't know if you want to know like the history, but it all started out with a Cottonmouth Kings were coming through, and I was approached to do a show with them. And I was like, man, the history is real deep. Maybe we should say that for the next time I come.
Well, I was just gonna say what's funny is this is the second group that performed the Cottonmouth Kings in a week that we've had on the show.
Right. Get money, shout out.
Yeah, get money.
Hey, they shouted us out, and I was watching that episode, and I kind of like got a little emotional about it because I was like, oh damn, man, the homies are you guys started talking about the festival, so I want to give them a shout out as well, man. Like that's really cool. They're on the card this weekend.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, we got to get down there maybe and check that out. So Lils is going to be performing is
KO.
yeah, KO and Dab and Dad.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be great, man. Yeah, we can. Yeah. How about I come back and we talk about the history of Intoxicated some other time, but
Okay,
we're
yeah.
here to promote the event, you know.
Right.
Got it. Yes,
I
sir.
do love that. I do love that. Well, we've got a lot of time this morning, man. So let's get into that. And if we have to double back, we will. That's not a problem.
All right,
So
no doubt.
Yeah,
there's
a lot to double back on.
Grayson already said, man, that maybe we're gonna have to do this again already. So
Oh, dude, this is gonna be some. Hey, if you guys are up to it, even I'm totally down with you coming in once a month and we do a monthly
Yeah.
segment.
And I was just talking about it too.
Once a month, we get intoxicated. Hey, what? Did you give him some Jameson too? Yeah, we got alcohol.
Y'all say
let's
less.
go.
This guy was jumping.
That's all I'm
Hey,
saying, man.
I love the energy. This is great. This is like one of those moments where like
Too early, bro.
it's never too
It's
early.
Liver, dude. 9 o'clock in the
It's a
morning.
lifestyle,
it's
bro. Like
There's no when you're a nomadic, when you're traveling around, time does not exist. The flow of the world is the only time that you care about.
I mean, it's nothing I'm proud of, but like literally, like
Dude, that is so freaking real, right there.
like
It's nothing I'm proud of, but
it's nothing. It's nothing.
you can't be proud of something.
It's nothing I'm proud of, but like literally, I'll pass out with a beer and wake up and start grab whatever beer is like that I didn't finish the night before. So
Oh, you sound like Chris Payne in my Uber. That idiot passed out in my back seat.
You know what? I've done that too, but not on beer, but on some weed. I've done that. I felt.
Bro, I have the pictures. I felt him and Rob, and they get so stoned that they pass out in my passenger and back seat that I'm driving around with what looks like two guys from Weekend at Bernie's on the streets, and they're like looking in the car, and there's one guy that's like this, like. Anyway,
you could have pretended to be asleep too while you're driving the car.
Oh, that would have been great.
Wait a minute.
I do have auto drive.
That's
yeah. Don't worry. I'm not a Tesla owner. My God. Let's go, bro. That's how we do it, man. But no, seriously, man, we need to actually take our first break here because we're 23 minutes into the hour. When we come back, I want to talk more to Troy and, of course, Jimmy. And we're going to talk to them about what goes on down at the Saltwater Tavern. Because, man, we have a lot of bars from Carson City have come on the show. This is cool. And I'm sure everybody, you probably know all those guys, too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so it's, yeah.
We're here to promote the event.
Yep, we're going to promote the living hell out of the event. So it's going to be cool. Yeah, and, man, like Double Z said, we have got a lot of folks that have been on the show this week, including Get Money Crew. Which I actually bust out a hip hop flow on.
Yeah,
it was
I caught that.
It was a 4 live performances in a span of like 10 minutes. Was crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. Bro. It was weird. Well, you know how it goes. Anyway, bars. All right, we're gonna be right back. It's Being Blunt with J.biggs, 93.7 on your FM dial. Stick around. We're gonna be right here.
Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Come on, take a ride, count back from 10. Just think for a minute what it was like back then. This land was on the way to something nothingness. Transform it to the next success and excess. Welcome to the West, come place your bets. Be set for life or die here and dead. Dirty perfume sweat, bloodstone soup. Just never trust a horse around a chicken coop. See, Reno's heyday was the epitome of sin. Johnny's dirty law invited it right in. The wind carried the message, word travel fast. Fucking opened up, no questions asked. And so is born this illicit scene. Glitter, glamour, sleeves, and everything in between. Yeah, we got the cure, we got the bridge of size, and we renovated. It's a great divide.
I'm from that biggest, smallest, topless, lawless, whatever you wanna call it. Hottest August nights, flashing, calling and biting. City that never sleeps at Bonham. I'm on my 1920 swag with Johnny Cash shot a man. Grandpops ran the clubs like a caddy. Cheetahs got caught and drugged to the alley. And Louisville slug left right by the trash can. Said back then the cops rarely called in. Suckers got caught, house did their own cleaning. No one ever snitched, just a rule unwritten. I'm the same DNA strand. How you think I'm spitting? I'm driving on my Paul Simon. 50 ways to lose them on, so make them think twice. And deja vu, yeah, and Oz off the shotgun. We were born to do it like Brady in the shotgun. Watch it.
Everybody to the Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Everybody to the Wild Wild West. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Okay, so here's the deal. We've got quite a few people this morning that are actually commenting on the Facebook. Bam Bam in the house this morning with us. Sam, what's good, man? Morning, y'all, is what he says. So we've got Sierra Sounds in the house. They're going to be in with us tomorrow. Actually, yeah, filling in for the Blue Egyptian band that was supposed to be on. So do you know the Blue Egyptian band, Jimmy?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either. My buddy said that they were playing up in Tahoe. I love Oswald. he's like,
no, I really don't.
Well, this is the real dude. Like,
honest.
I know the Blois are cold.
Yeah.
I'm burning for you, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, but they can't say what they want. We can say whatever we want, and we can feel how we want, because this is America Matters Media. Our station owner, even though Eddie Floyd has just left, he has allowed us the ability to be true Americans and have freedom of speech here on 93.7. Try to cancel us. You can't, dude. It's literally community radio. I mean, like,
public access.
I could get you canceled real quick.
No, good luck with that.
Well,
good luck.
You might get a certain group of people to come down here pissed off at me, but you can't get me canceled, which is the beautiful part. I don't think
it's not possible.
I don't think it's possible.
I bet I could get myself canceled and get.
Oh yeah, yes.
You could.
Oh, that'll be easy. Just say all the things.
This shit.
Yeah, we don't do none of that.
We don't believe in that nonsense.
Right.
My bad.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Also we've got what is it? Let me say this right. Julie Valacqua.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
that's my mom. Shout out.
Oh,
hey, mom. Shout out to mom's.
Mom INTOXX in the house.
Yeah, Mom INTOXX.
Yeah, man. Shout out to mom.
Yeah.
Man. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, all the folks out there. We have quite a few listeners right now. Also, Crystal Shoemake.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
There you go, dude.
Cheers. 1 1 1 1 1.